Hello there, motherfuckers. Welcome to the Pooh Finger Podcast with me, Wayne Cooper, and Mr. Lee Neal.
Ew.
He has pube-like facial hair. He keeps children in his lair. It's Kempin.
Hello there. I was at a gig the other day, and they had a Polish microphone technician, and a Czech one too.
So this week, we're talking British comedy. What are you doing over there?
Okay. Just
Oh, it's one of your weird papers. I wonder what you had in your hand.
It's fiddling.
my
So you had
penis.
like a blow dart or something.
No?
But yeah, we're in the new and improved Pooh Finger Studios. We have a fully updated Wheel of Kontent that has actually been filled, apart from one, because Kemp can't do his job properly. He's slacking over there.
The
And
job that was sprung on me about 30 seconds after I arrived.
yeah, which is now 45 minutes ago. Long guy. Anyway, we also have the Pooh Finger Podcast Shiteboard, which is gleaming and is ready to be filled with stuff.
Brainstorming ideas.
Yes.
Yes.
It's very-
All the
yeah.
episode themes that people have been sending in, we're going to put up on the Shiteboard and we're going to pick some out to do.
Maybe put a picture of this on the Instagrams.
Yes. The Instagrams count. We can show people all the hundreds of themes that we've already written down on the board.
And I've
I
noticed that
don't do the Instagrams, you do the Instagrams.
Oh, I'm tweet it.
Ah,
exit. There is something now being scribbled on the board.
yeah, probably something offensive. Oh, no, I get what he's doing, yeah.
So it's your sleeper agent commands.
Love
We're going
that.
to awaken you a bit like Winter Soldier style.
So it would maybe be more like, pucker pies. Cigarettes.
For Camp's benefit.
Oh, we dropped the pen.
Oh, I've done a camp.
Yeah.
Camped it. Right.
You did pick it up faster though.
Silky smooth. So yeah, there we go. Is that readable for you, Camp?
Nope.
Legible writing. So yeah, without further ado. Oh yeah, so we're talking British comedy. Yeah, looking forward to
Yeah,
this.
TV comedies. Thinking more TV than movies.
TV orientated British comedies.
Yes.
Yeah.
So without further ado,
A poo.
without further ado, let's get this road on the show.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, Captain.
Whoa! Grey one's pulling us just down the beat.
Pooh Finger Podcast.
There's Gump and there's Wayne and there is Mr. Lee.
Pooh Finger Podcast.
Man, talking nonsense is something you wish.
Pooh Finger Podcast.
Listen right now to hear come talking pish.
Pooh Finger Podcast.
Pooh Finger Podcast. Pooh Finger Podcast. Pooh Finger Podcast. Pooh Finger Podcast.
Top, top, tippity top. It's a tippity top, top 3. Toppity topty top, top, top. Top, 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 top. Top, top 3. You know how that go? Cool. So we're talking the top 3 favourite comedy shows
In Britain.
in Britain ever made.
I think what you're trying to say, because you've got all the right words there, just not in the right order.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of soup, wasn't it?
I'm struggling.
Yeah. Well, generally, I think what you're trying to say is you're looking at the top British TV comedies of all time.
Yes.
There you go.
Well, our favourite 3.
yeah,
Our
in our
favourite,
opinion.
In our opinion, our favourite 3 TV comedy gold.
UK Gold.
Oh.
It's actually really handy for this episode. Cause,
Yeah, I suppose it would be actually. But yeah. So I'm really struggling to decide now.
Yeah.
I've been looking all day trying to figure one out.
I've been thinking of this for about 2 days now. So I could do a top 20. Easy.
Yeah. We'll do a special.
Well, I think that what we should do is roll a die. Well, in this case, no, sorry, it's dice.
Is Camp taking over here?
No, I'm just trying to help you out a little bit.
Taking over the show?
No, I'm just trying to help you out a little bit.
Okay.
But what I'm also going to suggest, though...
Do I look like I need help?
I'm not going to answer that question. Listeners can feel that bit in themselves. But I believe this week we should change number 4 from our long-running joke of Piers Morgan to The Big Bang Theory.
Why? I like it.
Do you fuck?
I like The Big Bang Theory.
Well, that's the end of this show. See you all later.
I can watch it. I don't mind it.
Oh, nah.
It's not brilliant.
I don't like it.
Do you not like it at all? It has its moments.
Especially working in a similar industry, basically.
Do you feel a bit like Cartman when everyone tells me you should like Family Guy?
Yeah,
You're not a scientist.
Sorry?
You're not a scientist.
No, but it has all the pop culture references.
It's nerddom of it. So when some people walk in, it's just
funny.
like it's just
Not
like
funny.
Big Bang Theory in here. It's like, gets my fucking echoes up.
Yeah.
Oh,
don't like
you
it.
know what I'm saying next time I come in your shop.
Yeah, I know.
Bazinga!
We had a running joke about that. We used to say, like, was it Basgo or... Well, there was a running meme thing of it we found online where people would say, like, would set up a really shit, like, Big Bang Theory joke. But instead of... what is it? Bazinga. But say, like...
Don't pretend you don't know.
No, honestly, I couldn't remember. Because we say all these random ones because of this meme. But yeah, instead of Bazinga, would say like Zimbabwe or something stupid like that. It was a very, very strange thing. I'll show you later. But yeah.
Cool.
So should we assign some numbers then?
Got him.
Zimbabwe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. I thought earlier of the worst. Something that's less funny than The Big Bang Theory.
Mrs. Brown Boys. Sorry,
Yes.
Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Yes,
There we go,
Yeah.
Mrs. Brown's
Yeah.
Boys.
Yeah,
Let's
I
put
agree with that.
There we go. 4 is Mrs. Brown's Boys.
The only
Absolute
time that's
dog shit.
funny is, when they do the set change a bit too fast and there's still, like, stage crew.
Yeah, it's the accidents that happen.
Yeah.
Like, when they're filming that
That bit's funny,
bits.
but that shouldn't happen. This is supposed to be professional production and you've got stage hands still on. Yeah.
It's on purpose though.
Yeah.
It's all on purpose. It's part of the comedy. It's the only funny bit of the comedy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right.
Mrs. Brown's Boys number 4.
Ready?
Yes.
3. Me.
Ooh.
Right. Yeah, my top 3. I've watched a fair bit of TV comedy at my time. There's plenty of honourable mentions, but I won't mention them because I'm sure you guys have got your own lists.
Mention them if you want. Rattle them off quick.
Fair enough. Dad's Army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, that was a classic.
Classic.
Yeah.
Not near my top 3 though.
I suppose Morecambe and Wise, you can't really class that as a...
Classic.
Yeah,
I
classic.
I fucking
Classic.
love Morecambe and Wise, but I
Yeah.
don't know if you class that
Legends.
as a comedy, as more of a sketch show.
No, I'd allow it.
Oh, fair enough. I might have to rethink my top 3.
At my granddad's funeral, they played "Bring Me Sunshine."
Oh, beautiful.
Brilliant! It was one of his favourite
Isn't that
peoples.
one of the most requested themes? I know it's
Yeah.
Bright Side of
think
Life
so.
as well.
And
About
Angels by Robbie Williams. Yeah, fucking love Morecambe and Wise.
Well, I'll tell you what then, in that case, I'm going to very quickly switch my number 3 to Morecambe and Wise,
Okay.
but I'm going to replace the honourable mention with Faulty Towers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like
Classic.
that.
So
I thought it was
classic.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, so top 3, yeah.
John Cleese is a living legend
He's a
and a national treasure.
ridiculously funny man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very smart man. Right, so, in that case then, yeah, number 3, Morecambe and Wise. I know we've just had a little bit of talk about it, but name one of their things that was terrible. I bet, well, apart from movies. Movies are an exception.
I just watched the stuff they play at Christmas.
I was just going to say, yeah.
I watched the sketches and things that they did. They were like comedy. Timing was perfect.
Yeah, and I love
Yeah.
the sketch. My favourite of their sketch is the one where they're making breakfast.
I was just going to
Yeah.
say the one that stands out
The
is the
routine.
Yeah.
breakfast routine. It's
Fucking brilliant. It's so
Yeah.
good. Cracks me up. I don't
cracks
know why.
everyone
It's
up.
just all the body movements and the mannerisms. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the like running jokes we've got as well with him, like short, fat, hairy legs, and all the paper bag trick where he throws nothing up in the air, but he's got a paper bag and like looks up, watches it, and this huge arm with paper bag catches it. Yeah, and oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. So good. Love it.
Yeah. Anyway, on to number 2. Father Ted. For me, I fucking loved Father Ted. I don't know why. It had no right being as funny as it did.
It was brilliant.
Consider it as a show about just a bunch of priests on an island. You thought, what the fuck's going on here? But somehow we got 3 series out of it. It was hilarious. Every single episode was fucking hysterical.
I wasn't the biggest fan.
Really?
Well, you not?
No. I wouldn't say I don't like it. I can still find the funny moments in it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call myself a fan.
No, that's fair.
It's Father Jack and Father Dougal.
Yep.
It's the characters were fucking hilarious.
Well, with Father Jack, played by Frank Keller, he was known for being quite a sort of, I don't think he was a thespian, what sort of a type of actor, like a stage actor.
A thespian?
Yeah, thespian.
There was thespian and there's another one, I can't remember, he was more of that type. But yeah, he's known for being like this sort of proper serious actor, a little bit Ian McKellen-y, Patrick Stewart-y type
like
thing.
Thespian.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, cool.
A very serious actor.
Yes.
Kind of like how Alec Guinness was to Star Wars.
Yes, yeah, that's the one, yeah. And then, they cast him as Father Jack, and of course, put all makeup on it, and the rest is history.
Horse, girls.
Yeah.
One thing, I didn't like his appearance. It always creeped me out.
Yeah, he was gross.
He was really gross, and I found that hard to get through.
In fact, with that corner of it, he sat and was basically going fucking mouldy because of him.
Get completely scorched at one point.
Yeah.
I drew a picture of you as him, Count, for one of the episodes.
I loved it, yeah. What was the other thing as well? Oh, that's it, yeah. I'm pretty certain that if you were to do some sort of Father Ted priest name quiz, I reckon I would get them all right.
You reckon?
I reckon I could.
Well, tonight's the night, Count, because I have pre-prepared a Father Ted Father's naming quiz.
Have you?
I have.
Oh, okay. That's
Should you want to do it now? Or should we wait till the top 3's over?
Father Nubhub.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Well, let me get the number 1 out of the way then. Number 1.
I've not really got a quiz.
Yeah, I do, yeah. Number 1 for me is Bottom.
I thought you'd say that.
I knew you were going to go with that.
It was obvious that, yeah. I'm a huge Rick Mail fan.
Ones.
Equally as huge Adrian Edmondson fan, but I've seen every episode about a minimum of 30 times, and I still love them.
I'm surprised your top 3 didn't go the Young Ones, Filthy Rich and Cat Flap, and Bottom.
I'm actually very impressed you do that, Filthy Rich and Cat Flap.
I know that, man. I know my comedies.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, their style of humour is stereotypical British toilet humour, but no one does it better than them pair. They built a career on it, you know. The TV series of Bottom obviously had its elements of slapstick, stuff like that in it, had all sorts of different types of comedy. Be it straight man, India, funny man, all that sort of stuff.
No, they didn't have a straight man.
Well,
no,
they were both
Richie was supposed to be the straight man. Yeah,
but
he was the chaotic one.
Twist on those characters, like the funny duo.
I suppose it flipped between them, yeah.
But that was another one that was visually gross, like and hard to look at, like in that flat and stuff. But those live shows,
his underpants fucking pulled up. Yeah, the live shows were so good.
But even the TV series was because it was all filmed with a live audience, and Rick Mail got proper sweaty like towards the end of every episode, and it's just fucking hilarious to watch the man just start sweating, like his shaky action. He's like a smackhead, and he's just so over the top.
If sweating that much makes Rick Mail a smackhead, which I'm not insinuating in any way, shape or form, because I love the man, what would that make Lee Evans?
He's just a sweat machine.
Who do you think sweats more in the night, Lee Evans or Michael Jackson?
Lee Evans, because he's still alive.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's one, yeah.
But Rick Mail, he's just fucking genius.
Yeah.
And Adrian Edmondson as well. But the one that always it's my favourite thing about British TV at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Because it's the Christmas episode. It's just the best, because you just get hundreds of TV shows, like British TV shows that are doing their Christmas episode, but that one always gets played. Like no matter how long it's been, like that, you will always find that episode playing, and it's just the fucking one of the best bits of TV ever.
Yeah.
Gold, Frankenstein, and grrr.
And I'm a virgin. And a blue headscarf.
The best bit is when he's cutting the veg for the Christmas dinner. He chomps his finger. That'll never not make me cry with laughter.
Yeah.
I always really like the Ferris wheel episode.
Oh, yeah.
Where they get stuck on the Ferris wheel.
Set it on fire with the alcohol.
Yeah. He's got Richie panicking the whole way through. Eddie's just sat there, his feet up and his bottle of vodka, just sipping away, but completely calm.
It's just 20 minutes of them two in a Ferris wheel. Like, the camera doesn't move anywhere. Like you don't see it. There's no other scenes, no other characters. It's just them two. And like,
and I think at one point they climb out, don't they? And they start to climb down, and then they start to climb back up. They're like, "Yeah, can't do that."
Yeah, when he starts running along the Ferris wheel, all the lights are just exploding. He's like, "Oh shit! Oh!" This is fucking great.
And one bit is funny because they fall, don't they? And then the credits roll.
Yeah.
But as the credits are rolling, you hear them go, "Ow!" Oh, oh, that hurt. Just like they didn't die.
Oh, I said, does it? Yeah, because I love it as well. We've just put the fire out with Eddie's emergency bitter. He keeps it in the code. It's just an emergency pint. Yeah, we put it out.
So Eddie's last name.
Edward Hitler.
Also, his full name, Edward Elizabeth Hitler.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
In one of the earlier episodes as well. Sorry, hang on. I'm mixing two episodes here. Yeah, he does the emergency bitter, puts it out, and Richie goes, right, it's goes to sit back down, but as he sits back down, the support goes, and it just goes, whoop, just swings like one end. It's like, that must have been terrifying to do. But yeah, do you remember the dating episode though, where he gives his name to the lady at the receptionist or whatever, and so, any relation? He goes, oh, I've got a mother. Like, no, it's Adolf. Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Genius, yeah.
So yeah, that's my number one, bottom.
I foresaw that would be your number one. It is the best.
Yeah.
It is brilliant.
Anyone who knows me knows that, yeah.
Right then, let's get some die roll. That's a good 3 count.
Sorry, just one more very quick thing. I
if you
promise you it's a very quick thing. I don't know who I lent this to actually, but did you ever read Rick Mail's book?
No.
No, I've not. I imagine it's good though.
It's fantastic. It's all kind of told almost a little bit in the third person, but he keeps referring to himself as the Rick Mail all the way through. But I can't remember which way around it is. I think it's called Bigger Than Hitler, Better Than Christ, or something like that. And it's got a picture of him on like a stained glass window, but almost a little bit of a Richie face on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Podcast.
4.
Four, Mr.
That's
Neal.
me. Right. My ever-changing list keeps changing.
So you got to go solid.
Yeah, so I'm just going for it. My number 3 is Open All Hours.
Good
Really?
shout.
Yes. Fucking loved Open All Hours.
Go, grab Mel.
Yeah, get your cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arkwrights. Fucking, it's such a good show. It was just hilarious. And
I was never really big on it when I was younger.
see, I grew up on a lot of like Ronnie Barker.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the right Ronnie, isn't it?
Yeah, Ronnie Barker.
Yeah. It's like Porridge as well.
Yeah.
Porridge.
I preferred Porridge to Open All Hours.
Yeah. But no, Open All Hours, I guess because that was on more. But there was a shop near me that looked very similar on the inside as well. Like it was, like a dodgy corner shop.
Yeah.
Everything's brown. Everything's sold individually and stuff. Like even this would have been like late 90s, and you could still buy like penny sweets, individual cigarettes, and a match. Like,
Proper old school.
Proper old school. To the point that my family did call it Arkwrights. It wasn't called that, but we'd always call it Arkwrights. Yeah, so I had that link as well, and yeah, just loved it. It was funny. Yeah, good one. Very like wholesome comedy. Like,
Young David Jason.
Yeah.
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 Wasn't that the one with
He
the
still look 40.
He didn't.
pervy window washer? Or like they'd seen into a window.
Yes.
Yeah, he's quite
boobies.
pervy because he really wants a lady friend.
Yeah.
That's what he often daydreams about in the shop, isn't it? Or when he's out doing deliveries and then he breaks his bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Arkwright takes out of his wages. Yeah.
Good call.
Number 2, Mr. Bean.
Yes.
Fucking love Mr. Bean.
Fucking love Mr. Bean.
I don't know why, but the girls randomly love Mr. Bean as well.
Yeah.
They'll just watch him all the time. He's
Yeah.
fucking
One of my
great.
kids, Bodie, loves it. And he'll watch the live stuff. He'll watch the cartoon, which is actually really good as well.
Yeah.
He watches the movies. Jaylee hates it though. Absolutely can't. She hates kind of like slapstick, funny comedy.
My mum hates it, and like so, growing up, she,
Yeah.
like when Mr. Bean came, I was like, "Oh, this man's an idiot. He's just such
Yeah, that's
an
the whole
idiot. Like,
point.
he's not funny. Like, yeah, he's funny because he's an idiot."
funny. When he throws a Christmas party and he runs out of twiglets, he just pulls a branch outside and starts cutting.
Sticks them in Marmite and puts them on a plate. That's another Christmas episode. Like British comedy Christmas episodes are always funny.
And always painting his house.
That's the
And then he gets
best
bored,
one.
so he just puts a fucking like, stick of dynamite in it, basically, as firework. Boom! And just everything's covered in paint.
Yeah.
Oh, that's after he's wrapped everything in his house in newspaper. But he also wrapped his doorknob because he takes his doorknob off and puts it in his fruit bowl. He's there desperately unraveling everything before it gets blown up with paint.
It's the rivalry between his Mini and the three-wheeler.
Yeah, the
Robin Reliant.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Just so
that
many
one where
great
he's
bits.
trying to get out of the car park, and then when he finally does, it's when the three-wheeler
Yeah,
comes in. He
cuts him up,
fucking
tips it over.
storms at him.
I've just had to double check it. You know how at the start it's got like that sort of the choir singing the Latin when he in the
Yeah,
opening
the
credits?
singing Mr. Bean. It's Mr. Bean, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got it here. It's "Behold the man who is a bean."
Yeah, in Latin.
Yeah.
There's a theory that he's an alien. And that
Yeah,
beginning is him getting beamed down from space.
Yeah,
And that's
I've
why he's so
seen that
wacky
theory.
and weird and he doesn't speak.
I quite like that theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said earlier, though, the cartoon's pretty good as well. I only started watching that recently when the girls have watched it. They prefer the live action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's funny how it's voiced by Rowan Atkinson as well.
Yeah,
It's like, how do you voice Mr.
grunted
Bean?
by-
Yeah, he's just like,
Every now and then, Bean.
He's just got such an expressible face.
Yeah. And they capture that in the cartoon, which I think is good.
yeah, good shout,
So
Mr.
good.
Bean.
So, like, that episode with the Reliant Robin when he goes out the car park, that's after he's been at the swimming pool, isn't it?
I was just about to say the diving board.
Yeah, he gets to the top and he's like
So
hanging by his
funny.
fingers. The kid just goes, stomp. Yeah, fucking great. So funny.
Yeah, brilliant.
Or in the church where he falls asleep. But then he ends up sort of sliding down, but he goes onto his knees almost like in a prayer sort of position, but then falls forward, so he's just like on his knees and his forehead, with his feet pointing up in the air. Fucking
So funny.
The one that they were watching the other day was where he's doing the test. And he's next to that guy. And he like lays his head on the table and he's just blowing the paper so it lifts up so he can read the answers.
I like it where he's like, I think he's looking to the right, but he's just scooting along to the left, like perfectly, he's like in sort of motion.
He slides along.
Yeah.
The other one that's the standout, probably my favourite of all the scenes, is the picnic bench.
Yeah.
Where he gets his picnic out, his lunch. He sits next to Angus Deaton, and he's sat there and he gets his sandwich out, and then Mr. Bean constructs his sandwich.
He's got fucking live sardines that he's sitting on the
It's
bench.
the goldfish.
Oh,
And
yes,
it's just like, and it's on the bench and listens to it and see if it's dead. Just puts it on his sandwich. It's fucking brilliant.
So
And he
funny.
puts the lettuce in his sock to wash the lettuce. And he's got the hot water bottle plug in his ear. He's using the hot water bottle to make a cup of tea. It's
It's so good. And the bit when he goes to the movies, He goes on a date. They're watching a horror movie.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
He's like, he's got the popcorn up his nose. Fly out. It's so good.
Right, should we just stop recording now?
Yeah,
we'll just watch Mr. Bean.
Yeah, we might have to. Right, Mr. Bean break.
Yeah, we'll put that on the episode themes. We'll put that on the list.
Yeah, we'll put an intermission
Bean
music.
special.
I feel like that needs to be my number one, but I'll stick with my list. My number one is The In-Betweeners.
Good shout.
Good shout.
They were going to be my number 3,
Yeah.
but because you've picked them as number 1, I'm going to put them as an honourable mention for me. But
It's so fucking funny because it's accurate.
yeah,
Like, that is me and my friends when we were that age.
Yeah.
and us as well.
100%. Yeah.
Every British kid can relate to it watching
There was
it.
always one Jay in the group.
Yeah,
There's just bullshitting about everything.
Yeah,
and,
I've
thinks
done
it's fucking
everything.
Jack the Lad. And
I fingered 3 people
Yeah.
last week. Like, no, you
he had-
didn't.
was it threesome with 2 page 3 models? And yeah, he put his balls in.
Do you put the balls in?
Yeah, of course you
Yeah,
put
of
the
course you
balls
put the balls in. I fucking love it.
in. Caravan Club.
I was trying to remember his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one of you that ends up driving. You.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My cousin had them. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lanky fucker.
Yeah. Have a mate, Gary.
Who was our lanky fucker? We didn't have a lanky fucker. It was the drip at the camp.
At school. Yeah, that's right. At school,
Ricky Steer.
yeah.
Yeah, he was the lanky one, yeah.
I was a bit more of a Simon.
Yeah, I was a bit of a Simon.
I was a bit of a mix of a Simon and a briefcase wanker.
Yeah,
Simon and Will.
Yeah, you were. Well, kind of. A little bit.
I'll open
I'll
it.
give
I
you
was
that,
a briefcase wanker.
Yeah, you were a backpack wanker.
Yeah.
You used to have your
right.
massive backpack that was always full
Yeah.
with who knows what. And like,
just things.
you'd cuddle it on the bus
I'll just have it on my lap.
with your Manchester United sweatbands around your wrist.
Yeah. Sure, I will.
I remember first seeing you, man. It was glorious. It's the most glorious sight to behold.
Yeah.
With his buzz cut.
Yeah.
Couldn't imagine you with any other haircut than what you got now.
Yeah.
Isn't it just?
It's crazy, isn't it? He looked like a hairy coconut with his big moon head.
Oh, that's what you used to bully me with. I forgot all about that.
I didn't bully you, man. It was an affectionate nickname.
It was character building.
Yeah.
That's what you told me.
Exactly. I built you into the man you are today.
Building resilience.
Yeah, moon head.
Can I get that as like a little soundbite that you built me into manual?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
MP3 it up, man.
Yeah.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
He has the technology. He can do it.
I'm so bad legally minded.
I had a in-betweeners flashback the other day at CBeebies Land because
It's the best place to get.
Was it when you shit yourself?
no,
Was it in the middle of your A-levels?
It was during the time in which I'd shat myself. But no, it was the other week because we had a disabled pass. And so we got to skip the queues.
Did the frisbee get thrown at you?
Well, no, it just reminded me of that scene where they're at Thorpe Park and Will's going absolutely mental. He's like, these selfish idiots have pushed in front of us to get to the front. We've been waiting for 2 hours. And he sits down, they're all Down syndrome kids. And he's just silent the whole way around the ride. I was just, for some reason, it reminded me of that. Probably because I was the disabled.
Yeah.
I was looking at all the other people queuing up that had been queuing up for 2 hours in the rain, and I was like, oh, I feel a bit bad.
That bit, the bit I mentioned, with the frisbee, he throws it to the woman in the wheelchair, and they take his frisbee, and he's like, I have a receipt.
They're like, oi, he's trying to fucking steal that frisbee off that girl, off that disabled girl. Fucking get him.
I've got a receipt.
Will was brilliant. Like when he goes in to buy the booze, and he's wearing Simon's dad's suit.
It's 4 sizes too big.
Yeah. It's like, excuse me, sir. I'll have these bags of crisps because I am having a party.
I'm a grown man having a housewarming party.
And I'm inviting my adult friends to come and have some drinks. So I'll have these crisps and some gin.
Fucking gin. Oh. Because that was the thing as well. Yeah, you didn't have the knowledge that you got now of all different drinks. Yeah. So yeah, you'd buy fucking gin.
Can you get a bottle of port as well?
I think so.
Yeah,
because he panicked.
Like, what would you recommend
for adults? But yeah, you were definitely the Will back in the day, Kurt, because you used to go to Thacker's off licence when we were like 15 and 16 because he'd serve you booze.
Yeah,
nice.
God, about Thacker's, bloody hell.
Still there?
Yeah.
It's closed. Yeah. It's closed, but it's still there. Still got all the old signs up.
Oh. Should we reopen it?
No.
Yeah. In Between Us, it's so good.
Yeah.
So good. And I'm glad we don't talk about the movies, but the series.
The first one had its moments.
The first one was good. The second was fucking awful.
Yeah.
The
first one had some genius.
The series, they cut it off before it got stale.
Which is good.
Yeah, like they knew when to end it. Like they ended it while it was still peak.
So that's the problem I have with American TV shows. Is if they're popular, they pump out as many seasons as they can. But in Britain, you tend to only really get 3 seasons, 2 to 3 seasons of something.
If that, look at Fawlty Towers, 12 episodes, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's classic and it's rerun all the time.
Same with like Porridge, and there was another one I looked at that there were like 20 episodes.
So it was a character we've not talked about.
Yeah.
Greg Davis's character teacher. He is fantastic.
Yeah.
He's one of the best things about the In-Betweeners.
I think because he used to be a school teacher as well. Like he had that cadence and how they talk down at you, and
he looks evil when he wants to. Yeah. Like, he's so menacing.
What's that, Mackenzie? You fell over? What a shame. Now sit right there. And what happened, Mackenzie? I fell over, sir. Oh dear. Bye. Doesn't he end up banging his mum as well? Or he finds out he gets a bit. No, he meets her, don't he?
Yeah, he meets her and then he changes his tone. And goes all lovely and he's like,
yeah, that's it.
And I think he threatens violence if Will doesn't set him up or something.
Briefcase wanker.
Football friend.
Friend. Yeah.
I'm not your fucking friend. He's jumping up and down.
Football friend.
Wound him up to the point he went mental. Where Simon drinks all that booze in the middle of the day and then goes to Carly's house and spews up all over her little brother.
He spray paints on the front on the garage door or something, doesn't he?
Oh no, he spray paints on the tarmac on the driveway. Like, I love Simon loves Carly or whatever. And they'll come home from school and they find him like, what are you doing, Simon? I fucking love you. Redonk. So good.
So good.
So many good moments.
Number 1, In-Betweeners. Happy with that choice.
Can't argue with that choice.
That's my tippity top 3.
Fair play. I won't lie to you. Personally, I wouldn't have that as number 1 myself, but I'll still have it on the list.
I know, because you did your list and it wasn't on there.
Yeah. Fair play.
That'll be an honourable mention for me.
Yeah.
Another honourable mention for me is Blackadder.
Yeah, great shout. Yeah.
Fucking so funny. That one, 5 seasons, I think.
4.
If you include like the latest, they did a newer one, didn't they? Or was that just comic relief?
I think we did 2 for comic relief. Did like a Blackadder back. It's called Blackadder Back and Forth. And then there's also another one we did. I can't remember the second one because I remember a bit where Tony Robinson turns up wearing just basically a pair of leather underwear, and it's no disrespect to Tony Robinson, but obviously it's in Baldric garb, and it's like, I'm not a fan of that.
But Blackadder, got your boy Rick Mail in there.
Yeah. Lord Flashheart.
Yeah.
Woof.
Is he in every series?
He's in one episode of Blackadder
goes forth
2, and one Blackadder goes forth. Yeah.
Ah, right. Yeah. So good. I love how each season's set in a different time.
Yeah.
Time era, like down his family tree.
Yeah. Well, first series had Brian Blessed doing about 4 of the episodes as the king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. And Queenie as well, she was funny.
Oh, Miranda Robinson?
Something like that. But yeah, she was pretty funny. Just Blackadder and Baldrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dynamic between them.
Great pair. Like some brilliant stories. Just how thick Baldrick is. It just gets me every time.
I liked how accurate Blackadder Goes Forth was. With
the World War One.
Yeah, just because they did it honourably. They did it comedy-wise, fantastic.
The jokes were brilliant.
But yeah, they did it. They did it with honour. They didn't take the piss out of it, especially with the ending. We'll keep it on the comedy side of things tonight.
The best bit was
poignant.
Yeah,
Baldrick's poem. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom.
I love it when he asks Captain Blackadder if he'd like a coffee. And he's like, really? We've got some coffee? So, well, no. So, oh, so what have you been using instead of coffee? Mud. Okay. What about milk? Says, I can't remember what he used to milk. I think he said he squeezed a rat or something like that.
Squeezed a rat's tit or something.
Yeah. And he's like, dare I ask about the sugar? He says, dandruff. He's like, oh. He says, when did the coffee run out? Like, 3 months ago? He's like, right. Okay. And he's on about sending him over sort of by himself now. Something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an honourable mention.
Yeah.
Honourable mention.
Very
so
great.
let's start off my list, because we could honourable mention all night, because there's so many good ones. So my number 3 is probably Peep Show.
Peep Show is good.
Yeah, Peep Show is good.
What a great concept.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all first person.
Yeah. And initially, when it was running on the TV, I never watched it because I couldn't stand David Mitchell. And
I always liked David Mitchell.
I wasn't a big fan of Robert Webb either, and I was like, just ignored it. And then when I got together with the Amatron 3000, she was like, I love Peep Show. I was like, let's watch them then. I fucking watched all of it. It was so good. Super Hands is just one of the best characters on TV. And, I still watch it from time to time. It's one of those shows that you can just watch, pick up and watch. And how it's all through the characters' point of views as well is just so funny. So yeah, number 3, Peep Show.
Yeah, I'll give that.
It made me like David Mitchell as well, which is quite a feat. Normally when I dislike somebody, I dislike them for life, but he got off the list.
I can see why you wouldn't like him. He's very dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, until I seen him on panel shows and stuff and saw what kind of a character he actually is. I based him purely
Would I Lie to You, where he had his wife on the team?
Yeah.
No, I've not seen that.
I've seen him on the opposite teams as well. Yeah.
My number 2 is the IT Crowd.
Yes.
Yeah, great shout.
We still quote this. So I was showing it to the kids because I was like, you guys are like it. Like the older children that I have, the 14 and 12-year-old.
I think it's friendly for everyone, really.
No,
apart from
some of it's not right.
Aunt Irma.
Yeah.
When Aunt Irma visits.
Yeah. When Matt Berry goes in his dad's office, it's like, oh, my father's old service revolver. Let's see if it's loaded. Click, 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 click.
It was my introduction to Matt Berry, the king.
Yeah.
I love the bit where they go to the show. And
I'm disabled.
What disabled I? Leg disabled. I'll say that every now and again to Jodie because again she doesn't like cringe humour, and obviously that's super cringe, and it just makes her physically react. Leg disabled. My older ones start cracking up. They thought it was hilarious. Yeah, IT Crowd's great.
Moss is just one of the best characters. I love Richard Ayoade.
Yeah.
He's so funny in anything he does. And Yeah, it's like the one with the fire where he's got a concussion or something. Like, types for IT support. Like, help, there's a fire. What do I do?
What's the other guy called? I'm completely blanking on his name. Roy. That was it. Yeah. He was funny. He cracked me up.
Yeah.
When Moss boosts his vibrate on his phone. The funeral, it's like, I'm having a heart attack.
It's like, when they first do, they're like little giggling little kids, like, "Go on, ring me."
Is it when they give it to Matt Berry or something like that? And like,
Renan.
he does it as he's like, Jesus, that almost broke my leg. He's like, that was the lowest setting. Yeah.
Oh, I love Matt Berry so much.
I can't remember.
Father!
I can't remember the guy's name. Honourable mention for Mr. Brennan, or whatever his name was. His father, who dies.
Douglas Renan.
Douglas, yeah.
Was it Douglas?
We'll go with that.
Yeah. But it's Matt Berry Douglas.
Hazy on the details.
Renan Senior. What's the name? Right, that bit just before the father thing, where he dies, and what's the name? Someone comes in and says, "Oh, Mr. Brennan, is there someone here to speak to you about some irregularities in the pension funds?" And he's like, "Okay, send them up," and he just calms the thing, just puts the intercom back down, stands up, walks over to the window, opens it up, just steps out. It's like, that's one of the funniest things I've seen in my life. It's just the calm nature of it. And, unreal.
IT Crowd.
IT Crowd.
Number 2. I reckon. Anyone want to guess at my number 1?
Ooh.
It's the greatest British comedy that if anyone's not seen this, they need to see it.
Oh.
You're missing out. Your life is missing a key part.
I'm sure.
The Red Dwarf.
No.
Oh, that's what I was trying to think of, but yeah. We'll put in the grave.
Keeping Up Appearances.
Oh, good shout.
It's honourable mention.
I'm Alan Partridge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just the greatest comedy character ever written. Close second, honourable mention, Keith Lemon. But Alan Partridge is just fucking brilliant in any shape and form.
Yeah.
Like, his audio book's brilliant.
Yeah.
His podcast is brilliant. Have you listened to his podcast on Audible? From the Host House.
Oh, not that one.
Oh, it's so good. It's fucking genius. Like, yeah, because you're thinking of Mid Morning Matters, aren't you? The Foster's series that they did.
Yeah.
Which is good. That's brilliant as well. Yeah. But his actual podcast on Audible is worth the subscription alone. I think he's got a second series out. I need to listen to it because it's so funny. There's like a guy that keeps tweeting in, just winding him up. But oh man, I'm Alan Partridge.
Yeah,
greatest TV show.
It's proper funny that obviously he's playing a radio DJ, but a radio DJ that doesn't really know much about music. So there's a bit where he's getting interviewed, isn't it? That, oh, what's your favourite like Beatles album? And he's like, oh, the greatest hits.
I'd have to say
the best of the Beatles. That's Kemp's joke. Every time someone says, what's your favourite album?
Yeah.
So, I'd say the best of Prince.
Oh, what is it? One of Britain's biggest stadium rock bands, I give you REO Speedwagon. I used to have this app where basically you kind of replaced iTunes on your phone, and it was just an Alan Partridge app. It didn't work with every song, but quite a few of them it did. And if it noticed a song they think was in its own algorithm, Alan would introduce it, and then sometimes in between songs he'd come in and just do like a random little Alan Partridge thing, but yeah, certain times though he'd notice something in the library and he'd comment on it or whatever it is, and some of them were fantastic. I can't remember now because the app hasn't worked for fucking ages.
The audio book of his autobiography.
Oh yeah.
It's just genius. Like, because I originally bought the book. Yeah. And read it, and you read it in his voice, and the way he says things and presents stuff. And then I thought I'll have a go at the audio book. It's exactly how I read it. It's like exactly how you'd imagine it, and it's just fucking a piece of a work of art. So funny. But the TV show with the first series in the motel, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Travel Tavern.
The Travel Tavern. And then the second series, because there's only 2 series of that.
Yeah.
The second series in his trailer home outside his house that's being built with the Scouse builder.
Yeah, it's Sonic and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Where he takes up a sports commentary for a bit. Oh, liquid football.
Oh, yeah, that was a slightly earlier thing. That was when it was still on, was it not 9 o'clock news? No. It's Armando Iñárritu, Piss thing. Also, I do remember that Steve Coogan did a live tour, called Alan Partridge and Other Less Successful Characters.
Where he did Paul Calf.
Yeah,
Paul
yeah.
and Pauline Calf.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit of a shame because that is kind of all he's known for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, not to be rude, but
He loves doing it, though, which is great.
And don't forget he also portrayed Jimmy Savile in a documentary thing. Yeah.
I've not watched it.
It's apparently very uncomfortable.
Steve Coogan's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
He's such a talented man.
Yeah.
Just he's been on record saying I'll play Alan until I can't play him anymore. Simple as.
which is good that he likes doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's so good at it. Like, because when you see him doing like live appearances, like there was a Comic Relief one year where he was one of the presenters. So they have like, because it's on all night, they'll have like an hour for each team of presenters that come on, and he was one of them.
Yeah.
And he was just fucking brilliant. Like, he's spot on. He's so quick and so funny, and witty.
Yeah.
But my favourite quote is when he sat down with the BBC executive and he's trying to get a second season for his show, and he's got a massive wheel of cheese.
Yeah.
He's like, he gets denied the show. Smell my cheese! Smell my cheese, you mother! And then he runs out with a wheel of cheese on a fork. And gets to the car. Drive, Lynn, drive!
It's trying to suggest, he's been denied the second series, hasn't he? And he's been trying to suggest like names of the series. It's like, what is it? I was trying to think of the others and save the best one till last, but yeah, it's just reading off all his told. Oh no, was it Youth Hostel with Chris Eubank? Partridge Amongst the Pigeons. What's that? Oh, and monkey tennis. Yeah,
It's so good. These breakdowns. Poop hole Pringle. It's just weird flashbacks in the middle of scenes. He zones out. He's got the sweater on that's got the nipples cut out. It's lap dancing. Would you like a lap dance?
For me, it's when right at the end of the first series, when he's been given the second season, he's managed to get a deal, sort of thing. He manages to forge that guy's signature.
Oh yeah, because he has a heart attack and dies when he's about to sign it.
Yeah. So yeah, he forges that, and he has a little party in his room, and someone's just about to look in like his top drawer of his chest of drawers or something like that. And the way he dives across the bed and like hits Matt with so much force, it looks like he really fucking hurts himself. But yeah, that's a good
bit where he's out wandering in the night, and he goes to Michael's house, the Scouts guy. Yeah. He just like opens the door just to crack. The Geordie, yeah. He opens the door just to crack, and he's like trying his best to get in, and he's just like watching the telly from the door, and he's like, "Aye. It's like, well, have you got anything to eat?" And he's like, "Aye, wait there," and he closes the door on him, leaves him on the doorstep. A couple of minutes later, opens the door, and he's got a mug with beans in it and a sausage. He's like, "Is that beans with a sausage?" It's like, "Yeah, a mug of beans." Yeah, aye. And like gives it to her. He's like, what am I supposed to do with the sausage? Like, eat the beans, like. So you use the sausage as kind of a bean vessel. Oh, yeah, it works quite well, actually. He's like, give me the cup back in the morning. He shuts the door on him. It's just brilliant. Or the funeral of one of the directors, and he shows up and he's trying to ask the widow for a second series at the funeral, and he's got his black jacket on, and when he turns around, it's got like Castrol GTX on the back, loads of racing sponsors.
Yeah.
Have you got a battery for a Sony Ericsson? Asking everyone at the funeral. Have you got a charger for a Sony Ericsson? Yeah, Alan Partridge.
We've all picked some gems.
Yeah.
There's so many gems there. British comedy, like you said before we started recording, is expansive.
Yes.
There's a lot.
I think we should have a part 1 and a part 2 of this.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
might
We
have
could do that easily.
Could revisit it with some different segments.
Yeah.
Same theme,
Whip it on the
different
shy board.
segments. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's our top threes. What are your top threes?
Do we crown a
if
winner
you
on this
please?
one?
No, don't crown a winner. It's just an opinion.
Yeah. I think we have done it in the past, but
If we were to crown a winner, it would be Alan Partridge.
yeah. I'm actually, quite fair with that. Yeah, I'd go with that entirely.
Unanimous decision.
Yeah.
Mr. Neal's not answering, so that means...
So I think I've just been invited to something.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
A party?
Possibly.
Can we come? A poo finger party? I'll wear my hat. Oh, yeah. Poo finger podcast hat.
Yeah, looks good.
I was up on that side.
Rocking it. Yeah, man. What are your top three? Play along at home.
Oh, I used to love Anus.
Here we are for a Q&Anus.
Yeah, boy.
Over to Mr. Neal.
So, I had an entirely different quiz set up for this, and because I'm a doofus, I left it at home. So, backup quiz it is.
Backup quiz.
Quiz. I'll save the other one for if we do a part 2 of this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, so I won't give away what it is. So this week, what we are doing is I have a list of British comedies and their IMDb star rating.
Ooh.
What I'm going to ask you two to do
Yeah.
in the form of competition is you got to guess what the IMDb star rating is, and we'll do closest one wins.
Oh.
Is it a case of we've got to get let's say it's 6.5 or whatever, or is it just a 1, 2, 3
Yeah, so
round
it's
number?
so out of 10, including decimals.
Right.
So yeah, it could be a 7.8, 6.1.
Okay.
It's that scoring system.
Okay.
Play along at home.
Play along at home.
Play along at home.
Podcast.
Podcast. How are we going to decide who goes first? I mean, rock, paper, scissors, dick.
Let's do it.
Rock,
Oh.
paper, scissors, cock.
Who's Q? Who's Anus?
Oh, yeah, it was in.
You could be anus this time so that I don't say Alexa, and I can just say Q instead.
Okay. Yeah.
Alrighty. So we've got the Q. Let's test the buzzers.
So,
Q.
Anus.
there we are. Tested.
Q.
Anus.
So, to open up the quiz, the first one is Faulty Towers.
Q. Oh, well, yeah, Anus.
Ah.
No, that means you've got to go first.
What?
That means you've got to go first.
That's cool. Okay. What we got?
Faulty Towers.
I think that is an 8.2.
7.8.
Okay, go for the lower end.
Yeah.
That one is an 8.8.
Ooh.
So Wayne is the winner. One point
1 point.
Drew on myself.
to
You
Wayne.
blew
Hall.
yourself.
Number 2. Season 1 of Blackadder.
Q.
Go for it.
6.2.
Okay.
I'm gonna say higher. 7.5.
It is an 8.0.
Ooh.
So one to Ken Pin.
Wait.
Next up, we have The Royal Family.
Q.
Anus.
Nah, I think that was you, Cal.
There you go.
No, I think, yeah, okay.
Oh, you're sorry. You're the
That's just because I don't want to go first.
Yeah, Ken Pin, go. The Royal
Okay.
Family, what do you reckon?
8.9.
Okay.
Ooh, 8.8.
Ooh.
It's 8.2.
Oh.
One to Wayne. I think that was more of a strategy guess, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. This one. Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Anus.
Go for it.
8.4.
8.5.
Okay.
So 8.8. You guys have been quite reserved with your guesses. You're going on the lower side.
Yeah,
The
so,
lower side of
'cause-
things.
so like with the Blackadder one, I thought it's not the best of the series.
Yeah.
And so I thought, thinking critics at the time and stuff.
And plus, did you say it's not on IMDb?
Yeah.
Because might have a lot of Americans on there and they don't understand British comedy.
Yes, they do. They love British comedy.
Yeah.
So
What are you
some
talking
of them
about?
do,
They
but
think
a lot of them don't.
they think we talk funny.
Yeah, a lot of them love it.
Well, okay. I know some do.
It's very
but-
popular.
Yeah.
Shows what you know. You ever been to America?
No.
No, didn't think so.
For the twats. Not all of them. But you got a lot of twats.
Kent's
over
just offended 24% of the listener base on Spotify.
there. Ooh, only 24.
Yeah. What do you mean only 25?
I
That's a
get
big
that.
chunk, man. That's a quarter of our
Yeah.
listeners that
No.
you've just offended.
Well, what I was saying is I can get that much higher. Give me half hour. And an open mic.
Prick.
Sorry, Yanks. Love you.
Oh, I just had one now. I've lost it. Ah, there it is. Spaced.
Q.
Go for it.
8.1.
Okay.
8.2.
It has a rating of 8.5.
Yeah.
So strategy guess wins.
Getting sweaty.
Very sweaty.
Squeaky bum time.
Next one. We've got the last of the summer wine.
Oh, I used to love that. Anus.
Go for it.
You used to love that anus. That's a soundbite.
7.9.
Okay.
For what?
Last of the summer wine.
8.
Okay. You'd be shocked to this one. 7.1.
Ooh.
Not a hit on the IMDb. Probably because most of the people that watch The Last of the Summer Wine are about the same age as the cast,
Yeah.
which was like in their 80s.
And Cornish.
I've actually been to the village where I filmed that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Oh, cool.
Went to Nora Batty's house.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Next one. Peter Kay's Phoenix Nights.
Anus.
Go for it.
8.7.
Ooh. I'm going higher or lower on this one. 8.8.
Bastard. I think it is higher.
It was so close. It was 8.6.
Oh, campside.
I actually thought it was higher.
Yes, taking the lead.
Wait.
Next one. I'm Alan Partridge.
Anus. 9.1.
9.0.
Yeah, you're on the wrong side of history.
I'm wrong. Yeah.
8.6.
Oh,
Which I think is criminally low.
That is criminally low.
yeah.
Like, I know that one wasn't in my top 3, but
Yeah,
It's
that's not.
hugely revered in our country. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
it's brilliant.
yeah. So, yeah. Next one. The Office.
Anus.
Go first. This is the British Office, the Ricky Gervais one.
8.6.
Okay.
8.7.
Okay. This one's 8.5.
Oh.
So close to getting it spot on. Which again, I thought that would be higher. I personally, like, not the biggest fan of the British Office,
I loved it, I'll be honest.
I loved it.
but like people consider it absolute top tier.
It is top 10.
Right.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm surprised it's not been mentioned tonight, actually.
Yeah, the score isn't reflecting that. Next one. Shooting Stars.
Fucking love Shooting Stars. Q.
Go for it.
7.5.
What we're saying, Anus.
8.3.
7.7.
Wow.
What did I go?
7.5.
Yeah, so that
I
one
got
goes
it.
to you.
Wow.
Oh, so we're neck and neck.
I thought I would have been much higher.
Shooting Stars was so good.
It was
George
really
Shaw's.
good.
Yeah.
I wonder if, like, because they brought it back, didn't they?
Yeah.
A few years ago.
I didn't
I wonder
watch
if that's brought the score down.
Oh, yeah, it could have done.
Next one. The Ali G Show.
Q.
Go for it.
8.
You bastard.
Bang on 8,
Bang
8.0.
on 8.
You bastard, I was going to say that. 8.1.
It's 8.0, so you got it bang on.
Yes!
Tell you what, you can have a double point.
Yeah,
for
but I
that.
say that's a bonus point. Surely.
Bonus point.
Bonus point.
Yeah. Your boy.
Next one. This would have been an honourable mention of mine. The Vicar of Dibley.
That is a great show.
Anus. 8.3.
Okay.
8.4.
Camping gets it. 8.0.
Oh. Yeah, boy.
Catch me if you can, motherfucker.
How many more should we do? Should we do...
Well, let's stick with tradition and do 48.
Yeah, I mean, we could do. So next up, Alfidus and Pet.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Anus.
I never liked it.
See, nostalgia gives me, wants me to say a really high number, but 7.4.
Going on the low side.
It was good, but
I'm going
yeah.
7.3.
What did you say again?
7.4.
8.5.
Wow.
I know, that's high.
That is high.
It was good, but I didn't think it'd get that much love.
Yeah.
Red Dwarf.
Ooh.
Anus.
Anus is buzzed in.
8.5.
8.6.
8.4.
Ooh. That's 3 really close ones.
Yeah, very close.
Yeah.
It's on either side.
And it came from technically an extra point down as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
People Pringle.
People Pringle.
How about the in-betweeners?
Q.
Go for it.
8.6.
Okay.
8.7.
8.4.
Ooh.
Which I think that's low.
That's pretty low.
That's low. I'd put it in the 9s.
That is a modern day classic.
Yes. Max and Paddy's Road to Nowhere.
Q.
Yeah, Q's in there.
8.8.
Okay.
Oh, I want to do tactical, but I'm going to be fair. 8. 8.1.
So I'm surprised at this one as well. Like I'd put it a bit higher. 7.6.
Ooh.
So although it was a spin-off.
Ooh.
It was a spin-off of Phoenix Nights, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it was quite funny. It was pretty good. Right, so we've got the deciding question.
Ooh.
The final one.
It's the final countdown.
Final question.
This one is worth 2 points.
Ooh.
What?
It's a double pointer.
It's a double pointer.
And we're going with kind of like a British gem. One that the country considers probably the best all round. If you did a survey, this will probably be number 1.
Okay.
Personally, not my number 1. I think we've talked about it already before. Only Fools and Horses.
Anus. 8.9.
9.
Oh.
Oh no, because you said it was one of the, oh no. Can I change? 8.8.
Do you want to change?
No, I don't now that you've asked me that.
Ooh.
Is there a carrot in my box?
Oh, 9.
Stick with a 9.
Sticking with 9.
Best choice you ever made because you've just won 4 points. It is a 9.0.
4 points?
Yeah, well, because you got it bang on, so you double it.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah.
That's-
In your face.
That score is not representative of what has just happened, but
Yes, it is.
Well done to you.
Now we've all experienced it.
Yeah. I've been a proud winner, well, proud and unproud winner of so many of these.
Yeah.
Through that method.
It's not nice, is it, being on the receiving end when you have a
not.
quiz stolen from you?
I've only ever had it once, and it was fucking infuriating.
Yeah. It's worse when it's like 12-point question or something like that, because it was only like a 2-point question. It's not that bad. It's
I'll give you that, because I think the one you had was similar to me, where you've just aced the quiz and you did shit, and it was like literally you got the last one wrong. Yeah. So they're just 12-point question.
That is frustrating.
It's frustrating,
but
it's how we roll on the Pooh Finger Pod.
Yeah. That was some close shit, man.
Some close shit. It was quite fun.
Good game.
We were close up close and personal.
So the reason it took me a while is basically I've just got a top 100 list of British comedy.
Nice.
And I'm just flicking through it as we're going.
I know we talked about Ronnie Barker tonight, but we've not talked about the two Ronnies as much. Ronnie
Corbett?
Yes. Do you remember what was it called? It was a sketch where Ronnie Corbett plays. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep a straight face while he's touching me to the table.
The Four Candles.
Yes.
Candles.
Yes, it is that sketch. Sorry, the entire sketch. I watched that recently, and it's one of the funniest 8 minutes or something.
It's classic.
Funniest thing in the world. Yeah.
No, the two Ronnies, spot on. You two stop playing footsie.
Might be a family fantasy. I'm trying to guide it towards my dick, but it won't go over. She's been there before. He knows what's happened. Please stop touching me in front of the flipping table.
I took my shoe off and everything, man.
Did you?
Yeah. Did you not feel me tickling you with my toes?
No. I just thought it was the tip of your shoe. Oh.
Play along at home.
Play along with us under the table at home.
Yes. Do all of those things at home. That was a good quizzy. That was a good Q&Anus.
Yeah, very well done.
I liked it. It was tight.
Good game.
Just how I like my anuses.
Unelasticated.
Podcast. Yeah. What did you get? Answers.
Send those answers in.
I just get words in the wrong order, don't I?
You're doing a whole Andre preview thing.
Am I doing it confident enough, though, that it seems like it's correct?
No, not really. No. You're stuttering a bit.
Oh, shit.
You need to put a bit more gusto into it.
Okay.
Yeah. But no,
send in gusto.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, send in your answers. Tell us what you got. Send it to poofingpodcast@gmail.com.
Don't send in your answers. We're not going to read them.
Yes, we shall mark it like a test paper.
Yeah. And whoever wins gets a shout out. Yeah, but tweet us at poofingpod.
Oh, I kept using the shite board.
Yeah.
I saw the glance.
Yeah. Send us an email, poofingpodcast@gmail.com. You put it there for a reason. I'm using it.
I've all of a sudden just got really self-conscious about me staring at you because of what Phil was saying when we recorded.
About how you lovingly stare in his eyes while you insult his mum.
Just more that I stare at him all the time, throughout the whole recording. I do just sit here just talking to Cam, just staring into his soul.
It's like, you know when you leave an old CRT TV on there and you get an image burns into it. That's what I've got with him. Just his face in the corner of everywhere I look.
Well, there's the bit that I left in of me just staring at Phil. I was staring at him for ages, and he got so uncomfortable. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah, go fuck yourself, Phil.
Go fuck yourself. Tennis is back. Right on the board.
Delayed laugh. It was 2 seconds before you fucking went.
I just took a big lungful of fucking cigarette smoke and
Left-handed cigarette.
God. Sorry?
A left-handed cigarette.
That's the one. Yeah. Jazz cabbage. I can't swallow it.
Cool. Podcast. So over next to Campinas, we have the Wheel of Kontent, the new and improved Wheel of Kontent. That we have filled. I have placed magnetic tiles on the wheel. each with a subject written down on it.
Or a question.
Or a question. For us to discuss. So, Cam, there's one more, man.
I'm trying to think of one, but I've got a creature on me.
Oh, that's Frank.
Oh, I don't.
Frank Castle.
Yeah, go on. There you go, mate.
Is it not Peter?
Is it? It's a woodlouse. You got lucky woodlouse.
Yeah, nice.
Fall from the ceiling.
Wicked.
Sometimes that happens. That's happened to me a couple of times.
I had a spider fall on me this morning.
Ooh.
I did not like that.
Yeah.
A big one.
No, it's about the size of a penny. It was big enough. I'd rather not have it fall in my face. Like, I opened the door and it just dropped as I walked through. The face of a fucking spider, and it there rolled into a ball and was like rolling down.
That made me just go a little bit shivery.
Yeah.
What's this guy chuckling about?
I'm not fucking proud of what I've written. It's not even words.
The wheel is prepped. We have the penis of truth pointing down. Whatever the penis points at is the subject we shall discuss.
Shall we begin?
Yeah?
Give it a spin.
Give it a spin. Pin.
Good spin. Great spin.
Got? Least funny TV comedy.
Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Yeah,
Least funny UK. Yeah. Definitely Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Wait, did anyone have an honourable mention?
Joe, I had one earlier that I thought about, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. It was fucking terrible. In fact, maybe just a quick Google search will
Maybe.
glean the information for me.
I never really got Brass Eye.
Oh,
I think that's because I was too young.
Yeah, I've been told many good things about that.
But I've heard that's funny. I may feel different about it if I watched it now, but from my recollection of Brass Eye, I didn't find it funny.
Apparently, Visit Gardner-His Dark Place or something that's supposed to be amazing and good. There's a book that's just written out called Terror Tome. It's written in.
Yeah, he's doing live shows, isn't he?
Yeah. Apparently, it's worth a look.
I've just thought of one and then I forgot it.
No, I'm not getting any inspiration here.
No. Oh, I'm annoyed it's gone.
Yeah, me too. It was a really shit one as well. There's plenty of shit ones for all the good ones that are out there.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I remember. It's controversial, but The League of Gentlemen.
Ooh.
I just don't... it wasn't funny.
I liked it.
that is exactly it.
I liked it.
That was the one I was thinking of earlier. That's amazing.
I quite like... There's only one bit that I chuckled at, and that's... I want to call him Papa Shango, but that's the wrong one.
Dave.
Yeah. Hello, Dave.
Papa Lazaro.
That was it. You're my wife now, Dave.
You're my wife.
Oh, I'll tell you what my version of that would be Little Britain. I find little bits of it funny,
I love Little Britain.
but
Yeah, Little Britain
not
was
all of it.
Little Britain's brilliant.
Yeah.
Some of it got a bit boring.
Yeah.
Like the David
Yeah,
one, the only gay in the village, because that was just the joke over, after like 3 seasons of it.
And
Got a little bit old.
The fat women. I didn't like them.
Yeah. They're annoying.
I like the Weight Watchers woman.
Yeah, she was hilarious. The fat fighters.
Yeah.
Anybody dust? Dust? Anybody? Dust?
Yeah.
Come on up, Brendy, you fat bitch.
Spinaboo?
Yeah.
Go.
Hidden Gem.
Yes.
Hidden gem.
Well,
I've got one for this. That's why I've written it on the board.
Oh, yeah.
My one is a ITV comedy called Zomboat.
okay.
All right.
It's about a zombie outbreak in Birmingham, right? And the survivors, this group of survivors, are trying to get to London, which is like a quarantine zone, and they're going there by a canal boat.
Right. You've got me interested.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. It's only one season because like no one watched it. Me and JD found it when we were having a really shit holiday. And it was on like 11 o'clock at night on ITV2. And yeah, we'd watch the whole thing. And it's so funny because they're just like normal people. Like one of them that thinks they're really good and knows it all is just like a Twitch streamer. that's just played zombie games. So she's like, I know what to do because I've done this a million times on the computer. And and it's just like just these normal people. One of them's like hungover and just had a one night stand, so she was doing the walk of shame back when all these fucking zombies come out. There's an episode where they need to get supplies and they break into like a quick save. And it's just full of zombies, and it's really good. Like, it's properly funny. It's such a sleeper. Check it out. It's called Zomboat, and just zombie outbreak in Birmingham, and they're trying to London by canal boat.
I always remember this was more of like a kind of cartoon. It was an animated thing, but with voiceover done by Rick Mail. But it was done as like about a 5 or 6 episode thing, and it was called How to Be a Little Sod. And if I recall rightly, basically, the character was a baby, like a bit weird, like a tiny little Rick Mail head. And it was on about, like, so when your mum comes to pick you up, it's brilliant because you get to be near her boobs. But when your dad picks you up, you must immediately piss all over him. It's just full of stupid little shit like that, all regarding different situations as a baby. Like, when you go to see the doctor, you'll get stabbed, but you get a lollipop or whatever, and it instantly negates the pain. Little things like that. It's quite hard to find. I've never found it on iPlayer or anything like that. I've always had to legally search for it on the internet. But that would be my little mention.
Nice.
Mine's not really a hidden gem, just more of a gem.
Ooh.
And it's Rick Mail orientated as well.
Good.
Man Down.
Yeah.
Ever watched that?
No, I've not seen that.
Yeah.
With someone else mentioned tonight, Greg Davies is the main character, and it's him living in an annex of his dad's house, and his mum and dad's house.
I've heard that. I've heard Greg Davies talk about it, and it sounds hilarious.
It's Rick Mail. It's the last thing Rick Mail did. It was like the last series of Man Down. I think they carried on with the series, but it's only good with Rick Mail because he makes it. Because the actual storyline of him, like, he's really awkward and like gets into awkward situations and stuff, and he is funny, Greg Davis. But it's the little moments, because he's Rick Mail's just like a guest star, and so he just crops up every now and again. But when he does, it's fucking hilarious because he's just terrorising Greg Davis.
Yeah.
So he'll like get in his car to go to work, and like he'll just start backing up, and then just Rick Mail will just appear in the back seat and just like start screaming and like attack him, make him stop his car. Just randomly attacks him or ambushes him all the time. It's brilliant. It's just Rick Mail just being crazy Rick Mail.
The clip I saw recently was Rick was like not sat on, but leaning against the bonnet of his car, like near beside this wall that led up to their house or something like that. And Greg Davies is just walking past and says, "Oh, what are you doing there? You know, you've got something you're not going to jump on me or something like that, are you?" Because no, for once I'm actually just reminiscing a little bit. And yeah, it is like, oh, okay, what about? You know, was it the time you kicked him up the arse or something? He says, no. And he starts telling this like long-winded story about like 30, 40 years ago, when he met your mother and, I don't know, one of them got bullied or something like that. Blah, 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 blah. Some long, really sort of sweet story. And then he gets to it, because, we'll just, I bent her over and I fuck the shit out or something like that. He gives on some really perverted detail, and
do you like shove it up her arse and everything?
So,
It just goes off on a grim one.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've seen that bit. And it's properly funny because that story goes on for like a good 90 seconds. Like, it's this really fleshed out story.
I don't do it justice at all, but no one can do it justice apart from Rick Mail's story like that.
Yeah, he was a very individual person. Like, there would never be another one.
Yeah.
So if anyone's not seen it, watch that. And watch the other ones too.
Yeah. No, I'm going to check that out. 100%.
It is good. It's got its moments. Like the Rick Mail. Any time Rick Mail's on screen is the gold.
Yeah.
But it does have other moments too. They're pretty funny.
Have you guys ever seen something called The Dangerous Brothers?
No.
Possibly.
It's when, I think it was like in the very late 70s, very early 80s, when Britain had their version of Saturday Night Live. I don't know if that's what it was called over here as well, or it might have just been Saturday Night or Saturday Live or something.
I think it was Saturday Live, because that was on my list, and I was like, oh, did we have one of those?
Yeah, well, that's the one. And we had these characters called the Dangerous Brothers, which is basically just Richie and Eddie, you might say, but both wearing these sort of tuxedo type suits, and they're trying to be like not stuntmen, but we're doing all these things that involve Adrian getting hurt rather badly, usually being set on fire or, I don't know, electric shock or whatever. All these slapstick sort of comedy. But that is also well worth a shout. There's about 10 episodes. One of them is called Sex, and it's really hard to get hold of because it was like, you don't really show it on British telly. So like, even in them days, it was like, ooh. Yeah.
Giving us a spin.
Spin.
Yeah, that's what
spin that wheel, you motherfucker.
Spinaroosh.
Goat. The greatest of all time.
Refer back to earlier the episodes.
Yeah, it's quite tough.
Shall we take our 3 and roll the die?
Yeah.
I think that's what we should do.
So mine was Alan Partridge.
Mine was the in-betweeners.
And yours was Bottom.
Yes.
All valid contenders.
Yeah.
But what would 4 be? Mrs. Brown's Boys.
No, it can't be Mrs. Brown. Can't be. What have we mentioned tonight that we've all gone, actually?
Mr. Bean, we all went off on one.
Mr. Bean. Yeah, let's throw Mr. Bean in at number 4.
Okay. And 3. Bottom.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Perfectly happy with that.
Brilliant.
Sweet.
To our American listeners that most likely haven't watched Bottom, check Bottom out.
Yes.
It is very, very funny.
Yes, it's an experience.
Yeah. Ready?
Let's do it. Great spin.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. What you got?
Best character.
I can't. What are you doing to my penis?
It got knocked.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I wonder if it slipped down as it ticked along.
It doesn't stick very well.
We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Best catchphrase.
Best catchphrase.
Oh, is it catchphrase or this character?
Aha!
Yeah. Best catchphrase, yeah. Got to read my own writing. Yeah, that was a very memorable one.
Where's my washboard?
Oh, damn it, beat me to it. Yeah, there's certain shows that just had tons of them. Obviously, the Fast Show was one of them.
I mentioned the Fast Show. I'm thinking for the part 2 we do something to do with the sketch shows.
Yeah.
UK sketch shows, because there's that and Harry Enfield and stuff.
Yeah.
Could go on and on and on.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I'll say all suit you, sir. Everyone knows.
Suit you, sir.
Yeah, if anyone says that in the street, you'd go, ooh.
Oh, suit you, sir.
Well, the other one that comes to mind is Tommy Cooper. Oh, just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
My favourite was now then.
Because it would be. Sid James's cackle.
No, that's not a catchphrase.
Oh, it is attributed to him. I'd almost consider it a catchphrase.
Rodney Plonker.
Oh, yeah, that's a good shout.
Lovely jubbly.
Smeg.
I do like Smeg.
Smeg's a good one.
Yeah, Smeg Ed.
Yeah. Too many to name, but that's plenty of.
Oh, is it now? I was calling the shots now. I'm just fucking spinning like a madman.
Okay, sorry.
Go on then, madman.
Yeah, I was watching the dick fall.
Oh.
If it does get knocked off, everyone has to down their drink. We've got respin. Respin.
It's so aggressive with the wheel. That's why it's falling off.
Best character name. Oh, it's a shame that we're movies because in Carry On Universe you had some great names, one of which was Vic Flange. That was, what do you call it, Sid James' character.
I always found Tim Nice but Dim funny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Too nice, but dim.
Yeah. Alan Partridge works just so well because of who he is.
Bottom had some good ones with Dave Hedgehog.
Oh, Spud Gun.
Spud Gun.
Why do we call you Spud Gun? You give me a potato and I'll show you why. Well, why do we call you Dave Hedgehog? You give me a hedgehog and I'll show you why. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to go for Edward Elizabeth Hitler. Because you can't get better than that for me. It was a tickler.
That is a good one.
If I ever have offspring in the future and it's male, I would name it Edward. After that as a secret little tribute. Not name it, name him, sorry. Name them, I don't know, whatever.
It's treaded on thin ice.
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't name a child Hitler.
Why not?
Because it's got certain annotations.
Yeah. Bring the name back.
And copyright. So bring it back, yeah. Okay, why not? Oh, I did not remove it from the board.
You fucking what?
Anyone else with any characters' names?
No.
No.
Well,
Chip Cobb Stuntman.
I used to like all the ones on Father Ted, like obviously I had your main ones, Father Crilly, Father Maguire, and so on and so on, but then you got like Father Pinton Stack and was it Father Larry Duff, the dancing priest, and stuff like that. So some of them names were just brilliant. Spin.
Fucking.
Oh shit.
Hey, everyone down the
just
drink.
leave it, Cab. Just leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it. Leave it. Just leave it.
Ah,
Leave it.
Oh.
Just
Okay.
leave it, man.
right. Best supporting character. See, for me, Ardlow Hanlon, sorry. Father Dougal Maguire. And or
I'd
Jack
say
Hackett.
either Baldrick
Ooh.
or Bob Mortimer and Vic Reeves' Big Night Out.
Oh, we haven't talked about that at all. We haven't talked as much about Bob Mortimer as we should at all tonight. He's a staple part of British comedy.
Genius. He's fucking hilarious.
Yes.
Should be national treasure.
His TikToks are absolutely brilliant.
Fucking insane, isn't it? It's absolute madness.
See,
It's often him just sat on his sofa singing some weird song at you, isn't it?
a lot of them stem from Atletico Mint's podcast he does. That's where I hear similar versions of him. But yeah, Mortimer is well worth a listen. He should be a national treasure.
He is.
Well, so now, you know what I mean? He should be officially recognised. Even.
Shout out to Bob Mortimer.
Yeah.
We know you're a listener. We hope you're a listener. Spinneroo?
Yeah.
Or Perry from Kevin and Perry.
Kathy Burke.
She's brilliant. Wayne and Wayne at a slob. Oh, that's... There's so much comedy. Spinneroo.
Spinneroo.
Spinneroo. Oh, Spinneroo.
Ooh.
Hey. Worst actor.
Worst comedy actor.
The guy that does Mrs. Brown's Boys.
I know someone that I've never liked, never found funny. Catherine Tate.
Some of the stuff is quite
Yeah,
funny.
some of it's funny.
No,
Yeah.
I've never found anything she's done funny.
Never found that Miranda funny.
She has her moments.
She has a
I
moment,
quite
but
like her.
her show was terrible.
Yeah, I've only ever
everyone
seen her on the
watches
show, and it was crap.
It is.
My mum used to like it, so
Yeah. It's not the best.
no.
Catherine Tate in the bin.
Oh,
so
spin.
close.
Spin.
Spin.
Oh,
Spin camp.
oh,
Spin.
oh.
Spin.
Wow.
Big spin.
Oh, spin camp.
Hey, that's the one.
There we go. Oh.
Get out.
Camp's arm's getting tired.
Well,
Hey.
Best American sitcom.
Ooh.
Perfect for the British TV
best
comedy special.
best
But, yeah,
American comedy.
I did like Scrubs. I will admit.
For me, it's Scrubs.
Yeah,
Is it?
I'm trying to exclude anything animated.
Could be animated if you wanted.
Okay, because it obviously got Simpsons, you got South Park. There's a
For me,
whole
it's
new
still
pipeline.
Scrubs.
Yeah,
Scrubs is perfect show.
Scrubs is really good. It dealt with a lot
For
of things
me,
in a lot of sensible ways.
Yeah.
It's Always Sunny.
Oh yeah, great series.
Always Sunny is I could watch all day long.
I still can't get into it.
Really?
Yeah. I even like jumped to season 2 where Danny DeVito comes in it.
Yeah.
Yay!
It's just not. I'm not laughing at it.
Well, the second season is Danny DeVito starting to be Frank,
Right.
and then as you get further on, he gets so repulsive and horrific.
So it's pretty bad so far. Like the bit where
Oh yeah,
there's a whole episode where he's just trying to like bang strippers. Like,
yeah. That's nothing. That's
Yeah.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it gets fucking bizarre. Like him slithering out of a couch, completely bollock naked in the middle of a party, sweaty, gasping.
Who pooped my bed?
Oh, that's a brilliant episode.
should I just skip to like season 4? Like,
I'd go season 3 onwards. You need some McPoyle episodes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
They're always funny. There's one where they come in and hold them all hostage, and Frank doesn't die hard and gets in the fence with his gun. He's in a vest and stuff and does the whole lie to. He's got a walkie-talkie. He's talking to Charlie. The McPoyles are in there with the shotguns.
see, when you guys talk about it, it sounds fucking hilarious. Then I watch it and I'm like,
You got to get further into it.
yeah, I don't.
Because they take a while to develop the characters and to like how good they can, like, they fulfill their potential.
Yeah.
It's like Charlie like drinking all the petrol. Like the wild card episode.
Oh. Oh god, bitches. Yeah. A personal favourite of mine is the Charlie McDennis one. I must have watched that episode about 10 times.
Have you seen Charlie McDennis too?
I think I did. I don't think it was anywhere near as good, if I remember right.
It wasn't, but they do. I think they do it 3 or 4 times.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, they've got this made-up board drinking game that they do. And, they teach it to Frank. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
They've got effigies of themselves, and every time they lose this game that they play annually, the winning team gets to destroy the other person's effigies. And so Charlie and Max team, they're like little action figures, or like Charlie and Mac.
Yeah, you said Max.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Charlie and Max team.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Listen with your ears, man.
Okay. Max Steam.
But theirs are all fucked up and like melted and stuff. And Dennis and Dee's like Barbie and Ken doll are just pristine because they've never lost. So good. They're fighting to win. The ridiculous rules. They just get absolutely shit faced.
Yeah,
Really
very
good.
show.
It's the best. The best American show.
Spinnery?
Yeah.
Yeah. Spinnery.
Oh,
Hey.
the USA did it better.
Controversial.
The Office.
The Office, yeah.
The Office, hands down.
I much prefer the American one to the British one.
Yeah, I did. I have to admit. Steve Carell.
Yeah.
As much as I love Ricky Gervais as David Brent, Steve Carell's version
Fucking-
was
yeah.
so much
absolutely ran with
funnier.
it.
Yeah, and I love Dwight. Dwight
Yeah.
is hilarious.
Jim's great. Pam's great.
Yeah,
Kevin.
Angela.
Creed.
Oh, Creed's
Creed's
brilliant.
just some enigma in the corner. With his mung beans. Smell like a corpse.
They're so much more memorable, the characters. And the stories were funnier as well.
Yeah, definitely.
It just got silly. Dwight's cousin. Dwight's cousin's one of the writers.
Yeah.
On the
Cousin
show.
Mose.
Yeah. And he hated having to
Yeah.
play the character because once he'd played it, he had to play it every time they asked him to.
Yeah.
Never spin.
Yeah.
Best sitcom character.
Best sitcom character. Or best comedy character, it should say. Best comedy character.
Ooh.
Edmund Blackadder.
I'd say Mr. Bean.
Ooh, well, yeah.
I'd say Keith Lemon.
I'd say the best of Mr. Bean. Best of Rowan Atkinson.
Best comedy character is probably Keith Lemon. I don't know why.
Yeah.
He's just on it all the time. He's always funny.
Celebrity Juiced is so good.
I do find him funny, but
Anything he appears on, like when he appears on This Morning and stuff.
Yeah. Well, he pushes the limit, doesn't he?
Yeah, he really
He
does.
steps right up to that daytime TV boundary.
Yeah. When it
Just
comes to
tiptoeing on it.
playing a character, Lee Francis with the Keith Lemon,
Yeah.
it's fucking bob on. Just all the time. Like he commits to that character. There we go. We've used up all of the questions, all of the content. We've consumed all the content that there is to be had from the wheel. The wheel's been sucked dry.
yeah, it was a good wheel.
It was a good wheel.
Yeah.
Good spins.
Yeah, it was chock full of content, that wheel.
You could say it was pregnant with content.
Yeah. Could say I impregnated you.
You wish. I've been on.
You wish this was yours.
Yeah.
Well, what can I say? Wheel of Content.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Play along at home.
Podcast.
Podcast.
Ah, and you love that.
So there we have it. Another mighty fine episode of the Pooh Finger Podcast, if I do say so myself. What do you say, Camp?
That sounds pretty good, yeah.
What do you say, Mr. Neal?
Yeah.
What do I say? Yeah.
Man from Del Monte, he's a.
No.
Oh,
Don't touch me in the poopy hole.
not a sponsor.
We could go on and on and on in Gaviston for British TV comedy. Yeah, we're definitely going to do another episode on that, I reckon.
Yeah.
Unless the fans say, no, that shit was boring.
If it bombs.
Yeah.
Oh, you only got 7 plays on that one.
Well, apparently, UK comedy is quite popular in America, who luckily no one's pissed off today. So, I don't know, hopefully that will spread a bit like wildfire over there for us.
Don't talk about wildfires, man.
Oh, shit, that is, sorry, no, legit, I forgot all about that, yeah. That's
You're
my bad, yeah.
Fucking minefield.
No, whole band's up, that's, whoops, sorry.
Yeah.
Outro.
Podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah. So you know where to get in touch by now, don't you, Cam?
I do. It's a... Which one would you prefer? Twitter or the Gmail?
Well, whatever springs to mind first.
So I was staring at you this entire time. That's the best part. And you were looking up at that. PoohFingerPodcast@gmail.com for all your email needs.
Oh, yes. Email us some jingles.
Indeed. Or at PoohFingerPod. And I will listen to, and I will respond on Twitter.
Yeah. Camp will tweet you back. Or I'll Instagram you.
X you back.
Oh.
Yeah.
X.
Good point, yeah. Well, I'm going to call it Twitter because I'm OG like that.
Well, let's just say at PoohFingerPod at all socials, because that's what it is.
Yes.
Oh, there you go then.
There you go.
Outro.
Maybe we'll talk about
Podcast.
poo one time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
One time.
One time.
Yeah.
One time. Podcast. Time.
Bye.
Bye. See you next week. What's it going to be? Maybe video games. Mine does not do video games.
Yeah, we'll
Who
have a little
knows?
break between this one and part, do you?
Save it for another time. Maybe. Who knows? We don't know how this show works.
No.
It's mysterious. Just like Kemp's beard.
Yeah,
Works in mysterious ways.
it does.
Bono once said.
You can predict the future with it. Yeah. See
I
you
was
next.
going to say something really foul then. Bye.
Bye.
See you next week, folks.
I can't remember when I've had a more pleasant day.